Welcome to our reading for December 27th, 2016. Remember, it's a general reading, so see what feels right for you. See which signs, symbols, bells, whistles, messages, energies resonate for you and bring you clarity to what you're wondering, concerned, confused, inquiring, dreaming, praying about. We're all children of God. We're all psychic. We're not all going through the same thing at the same time, at the same pace. So see what feels right for you. It could be one sign, and that brings you clarity. It could be the whole reading. It could make sense later. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions based in love for the highest, greatest good of everybody. So we're all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you, how you ride these energetic waves that come through here is always up to you. Is it your wave? Is it not your wave? Are you waiting for another wave? Preparing for that wave? Crashing into the wave? Riding that wave or ignoring the wave? Also, feel free to make this an interactive video if you want to pull some cards for yourself. And if you have some time, try to check out the musical playlist below. See if there's signs and symbols, more depth for this reading for you in the music below, or just enjoy the tunes. Thank you so much for joining me. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in a moment for the reading. Hey, welcome to our reading for December 27th, 2016. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Just so y'all know, it's pretty early here right now. So we're going to start with the daily guidance from your angels. Oracle cards. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels and energies of love have for the highest and greatest good of all. Let's get clarity and focus into the energies coming through today and wisdom to ride these energies best for all of us. Let's start with one card and get a nice focus point, some wisdom for the day for all of us. Energy work. That is so cool. I'll tell you why in a moment, why that's so cool that this came up. All right, energy work. Life can be electrifying because its very essence is energy. Your body is a remarkable energy field that will positively respond to loving treatments. Yay, I'm so excited that this card came up. Your hands and heart are activated to give energy or healing energy to your loved ones and clients. So maybe some of you do energy work, Reiki, anything with exercise, body work, massage, therapy, color therapy, sound therapy, anything that involves vibration and energy, and even acupuncture. I'm seeing cupping actually. So maybe I'm getting actually release in pressure all of a sudden. I want to tell you why I'm excited about this. Well, I don't know, I fell on the ice the other day, and my mom knows somebody who does Reiki healing, and she suggested that I go see her. So I'm going to see a Reiki healer later to do some energy work on myself. I'm pretty excited about this. So maybe some of you are thinking about getting some energy work done. Maybe even some nice, massage therapy. I'm getting actual like muscle relaxation, tension within, so maybe exercise, maybe yoga, Pilates, even a little bit of like weights, putting a little extra into something to build some, I hear stamina, but maybe it's just a correction and balance. Maybe it's just taking a little extra care of you if you need to sleep, if you feel, I just saw like a certificate. So maybe some of you got like a massage or a gift or something like that, where you have, you can have a session somewhere, or maybe you can do something where you have a center, you have like you work in a therapy center and you can offer some kind of gift certificate or group thing, or so many. That's what I'm getting. Like you stamp, your whatever number time is free or something like that is what I'm getting. Or maybe you just have something tucked away that you got like a while ago and you never used it and it's time to use it. You know, if there's like something in your wallet for like a massage or a spa treatment, or even like getting your nails done, getting your hair done, doing something for yourself. What makes you feel good? It's refreshing your energy somewhere. I'm actually getting salt bath. So maybe it's like a sensory deprivation tank. That would be cool to go to. If you live anywhere where there is one of those, that is a really cool experience, just so you know. It's sort of like floating in outer space. It's just a really nice, it totally, I'm letting you know, it pulls toxins out of your body big time. It like totally regenerates, recharges your energies. So if you're feeling stressed or sore or tense, maybe just a salt bath. Or maybe you can go to a tank somewhere. Just know that that bottle of water that they put behind you is there for a good reason. There is so much water in the tank or in the tub, wherever you go, that if you go like this with your eyes, there's literally a whole layer of salt on your eyes. So don't open your eyes afterwards. You have to use that fresh water and rinse it out. So keep your eyes closed, you know that. But if you just... It's just breathing. When you're there, your body and the water are the same temperature, and there's so much. I'm getting this, so maybe this is beneficial for some of you, or you were thinking about it. Maybe there's like a package or something and you can try it out or give it as a gift. Maybe there's someone else you know that needs a little energy work and they don't really like hands-on, or they don't feel comfortable with somebody doing massage, but they can do something individual, you know, like a spa, but something that they can kind of hang out on their own in the dark. It is really nice, you know. You sort of just float in the middle. You don't really know where your skin ends and the water begins. So it allows you to sort of find an answer inside yourself. But I feel like it's just, what are you drawn to? Do you keep getting an itch? Like, do you pass, you're driving and you keep looking at that like massage place, or you keep looking at that dance center? Maybe you need to do some dance classes and that's some good energy work. Or I'm just getting maybe a sport, maybe even adding some exercise, doing some sports, getting outside, maybe some winter sports, or I'm just getting housework, actually. I'm getting like I'm getting somebody like clearing space, wanting to bring something new in. I just saw somebody, that was really weird. I just saw someone opening up their closet and like a bunch of shit falling out. So maybe you have to organize, or maybe there was something stuffed away or under the rug or something under the surface or put in the closet that needs to be attended to and organized to clear some space, make something flow better. Because that's like blockages. It's the same thing in our body when we get a blockage from something that's bothering us, or an emotional issue, or something in the past that we thought we fixed but just went along with our life, but that's still sort of an underlying current and something. And sometimes it needs to become like pop out, or sometimes it's just literally not sitting down at your job and then coming home and sitting down in front of the TV and sitting down in the car, and you're not circulating your energy as well as it should be. Like, so if you feel like you're sitting a lot, maybe feel that itch through, feel that like urge, even if it's hard to get off the couch, the chair, whatever. Once you get those endorphins moving, it feels much better. I want to say you sleep like a baby too. So maybe it's just doing the opposite thing that you don't have right now. You know what it is. You know, whatever it is. For some of you, you work like a horse. Like you have a lot of stamina all the time, and you need to allow yourself time to relax. Take care of yourself a little bit. Take some time off. Like me, the last few days I've been sleeping like a baby. We usually have a holiday, like belated holiday or something. We usually have weird work schedule within our family and friends and whatnot. So we often have a family dinner like for the holidays late. So we had our family Christmas yesterday, and I fell asleep on my parents' couch. Like I actually left the table like before dessert even came, and lied down, passed out for an hour and a half. Everyone was still at the table when I came back out opening presents, and then I came home and I fell asleep again. So maybe you just need to listen to your body. If you're working a lot, allow yourself time to sleep. You know, listen to those rhythms that come through. Listen to the changes that come through. Work with the rhythm of your own circumstance, situation, and clear your own energy. You know, get rid of the trash, tie up loose ends. I hear conversation. Maybe you need to have a conversation, and that's clearing up some energy. Maybe just clear something up. Maybe somebody's coming towards you, clearing something up. I hear moving, just moving, making a move, stepping forward, maybe getting out of your head, making a decision. Maybe you can't make a decision until you make a move. So maybe you need to make clear some energy first, and that decision will feel easier to make later. Maybe just do something for you first and get out of your head if you're stuck in your head for something, and do something for you. And then see if the decision or the direction or that idea, that inspiration comes through, connection. I hear way to go about doing something. I'm not sure what that means. I hope that's helpful for you. Sometimes I just get phrases that don't make sense to me. So I feel like, oh, there's a little baby here. So there's a delicate, younger energy that you're helping nurture. That's interesting because when you, well, I guess if it's a child, they're pretty outspoken. That just made me think of an outspoken child that tells you very direct what is going on and what to do and how to fix a situation. So maybe that's advice coming through the mouths of babes, like a younger energy speaking up on like, Mom, why do you work so much? Or Dad, why do you do some of that? Or like somebody around you, you know, just sort of speaking out of nowhere, like you look pretty tired. Like maybe you should get some sleep, or you're looking really good. Like, what are you doing? Are you working out? It could go all different ways. It's just healthy advice to get you towards a healthy direction, whatever that is, even if it feels weird, you know, like, I want to also say, like, don't kill the messenger. Like sometimes, I'm getting somebody like actually, this is like a weird thing, but you know, and sometimes, I don't know, this happens to me. Sometimes if you just look different all of a sudden, like you don't put on any makeup and you just look different and you're not recognized in the same, environment or something. And somebody's like, are you okay? Is something wrong? You're like, yeah, dude, I'm fine. I just don't have mascara on today. This is just what I look like with half of my eyelashes, you know? Like, before, you only see that. I don't know. I have blonde eyelashes, so I look really funny when I don't have mascara on. But I just look different. I just look young. So maybe there's a younger energy or a fresh approach to something, or a fresh-faced approach to something that was being masked up or covered up. I'm also getting like an animal or a baby energy when they can't quite tell you what's wrong, and you have to really trust your own inner intuition, instinct, spiritual gifts, blessings. Maybe you have a gift to understand. I just thought of Anatomy of the Soul, that book, for some reason. Maybe understanding when somebody has blockages in their systems, their energetic systems or their bodies, and you can sort of feel it. Sometimes it's an empathy thing and you can feel it in you. That's a weird way. That's kind of like a blessing curse thing, because you feel icky in your own body and you have to learn to distinguish what's your own actual energy and what you're feeling that is somebody else. So if you feel something all of a sudden that's an ache and you're around somebody else, maybe speak up and be like, I don't know why I feel an ache here, and see if maybe you have a natural gift to understanding someone else's energetic field. And maybe you can start to distinguish that maybe all those weird things you feel throughout the day aren't always yours, and you'll start to gain your own power and strength back, protect your own energy, you know, learn how to ground yourself and protect yourself. Maybe say a prayer so you're protected and you only receive the energy that will be helpful to others and that you can handle, and you're not depleted here. And to have answers come through and how you can rejuvenate your energy so you're not giving from an empty plate as well. So what can come through is answers for you first, so you feel good, so you can help everyone else, you know. Like if I tried to do this reading last night after eating or dinner and everything, it would have been, I probably would have been half asleep during the reading. So sometimes you need to go with the flow and just trust that it might not always be according to plan or according to the schedule that you are on, but you might need to write something in or change something around or adapt so that the schedule, your energy, everything can flow better. I'm still seeing the rug. So I'm seeing somebody like walking through a room and there's like something under the rug and you always walk around it and maybe somebody else comes into the room and they're not used to that thing being there and they like stumble on it or trip over it or something like that. So maybe you didn't notice something was stopped there because you got so used to it being there that you adapted or used other muscles or went around that situation or always like ignored it, went past that office door or whatever, and now like you meet face to face, or you know, like that person went, you know, opens the closet, everything fell out, like, oh, there you go, there's your mess, it's exposed, so let's just clean it up. And like I'm seeing somebody sort something. I'm actually seeing somebody like go through their house, give stuff away to donations, maybe not bring something in until you clear some space. This could be a new relationship. This could be you leaving a job or a situation or a home or a room, cleaning up a room, cleaning up that closet, cleaning up a mess, a relationship, and getting ready for something new coming in. Something new that circulates your, I'm hearing love and joy more in your world all the time. That's really nice. That was a lot of stuff on one card on energy work. I'm not even sure what came through there in this early morning reading. So let's get clarity on energy work. I'm going to go to the Guardian Angel Tarot. And let's get a card for the 27th of December 2016. Clarity on energy work. Life can be electrifying. I just heard magnetism, chemistry. So maybe there's something that's changing your frequency or chemistry. You're feeling drawn towards something, repelled to something else. I mean, that could be a natural repellent, you know, to move you towards that natural attraction somewhere. So go with that natural instinct flow energy going on. Your body is a remarkable energy field. That will pause. It really is. Our body is absolutely amazing. That will positively respond to loving treatments. Your hands and heart are activated to give healing energy to your loved ones and clients. So it's about your hands, hands-on, doing something, having the experience, touch, maybe therapy with touch, but healing through the heart. Your heart is healing. Love is the force that is healing today in general. I feel like this comes through love. So loving energy is what circulates this healing. This, I just hear magnetism. So I hope that makes sense for you. Like I'm actually seeing a big magnet. It makes me think of neodymium. I think I said that right. Magnets. Earth magnets. For some reason. Or Earth's magnetic field, which makes me think of birds, which makes me think of navigation, which makes me think of energy, and also UV light for some reason. Like certain birds can see in a different filter of light than us. And that's, wow, that's a nice day, guys. This is the Magician. This is a 1, and this is up to you to make a move. To actually pursue something, to make something happen, to use that yang, male, magical, manifesting positive energy in your world and make it happen. It's making it happen. It's a 1. It's a brand new start. I just see dancing and swirling around like energy. It makes me think of sage. I actually had some sage going on before I started this. So maybe saging, clearing the energy. This card comes up when it's up to you to make it happen. It's up to you to reach into your tool bag and to use those tools, those skills, those abilities, those attributes that you have, even those like messy things about you, those things that you don't feel are attributes but are, the uniqueness about you, because that's brought you strength. you know, to take out a tool and to mess up with it is to learn how to do it right. So you don't mess up with it again when it's important. So it's learning still. You're still at the one. It's still a new start. It's still a beginning. Manifest your dreams. You're ready to go. There's no need for additional preparation. Take the first steps towards the changes you desire. It's first steps. It's one step at a time. You know, it's not getting stuck in your head because you don't know until you make a step, until you go a little bit more down that road or down that path or back the other way, however it feels for you. But it's moving forward. It's moving somewhere. It could be moving backwards for you, but it's moving a direction. Take the first steps towards the changes you desire, even if there are small steps. Notice signs that guide you in the right direction, as well as resources and support that miraculously appear. So magical, it's that magical energy. It's when I'm getting somebody looking in their wallet again and seeing like something you didn't know was there. You didn't know how awesome that gift was a year ago, and it's still good. If that's there and that's you, please use that. If that's like a Reiki session or something, you might discover something amazing that you just didn't try. Make a call, see. If you go by a certain place and you see it, or you have an idea that comes about, if you want to take a class, if you want to start to do energy work for yourself and you want to know more about it, start to read, start to watch something on YouTube, see what it's all about. It makes me think of like sound therapy. Like bells and whistles. Listen for the signs. Listen for the signs that bring you a certain way. Look for what repeats in your day. What keeps turning up, what keeps tapping you on the shoulder and say, hey, 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 why you keep ignoring that? Hey, there's something here. There's something there for you, especially if it feels right. Maybe you don't even know until you start it. Maybe you're like, I don't know why I keep thinking about that thing or that person or that conversation or that direction or going to this place or making that call or doing that thing. I don't know why it keeps coming up, but maybe it keeps coming up until you do it. You don't know why until you try. You know, this is not always understanding why until you make the move. But it's also, with the one, it's a powerful energy. It's feeling everything in the ethers, in beyond the veil. You know, the magician is able to take what he or she sees in their head, visualizes, feels, and pull it into reality so it becomes real. So it's only pulled step by step. It's not just, I imagined this. I mean, it could be having a whole scene in front of you and walking by a store window and seeing just what you saw right there, or having a dream and having total deja vu when going to a new town, being like, I totally was here before. It is possible you see a big, like, picture or like a whole scene going on at once, but usually it's small things that add up on layer by layer and create the puzzle. So I'm getting journal again. Maybe you need to write down all of the signs and symbols for you and how it comes through for you and how often it happens. Maybe you don't even realize how often synchronicities and awesome things happen until you start to write it down. Still, you start to make a mental note or even tell someone about it. Like, hey, I was just thinking about this thing and I turned on the radio and this song had my answer. And then I looked up and this license plate had that name on it. And then I decided to go a different direction, and here I am talking to you. Or, you know, where does it bring you to? It's about the journey. So pay attention to each fun little clue along your journey. It's a scavenger hunt here. It's finding the next clue for you. It's personal. If you need a personal clue, I would say maybe pray, ask, be like, I think this is the right direction, but I'm not understanding. This is really new for me. Can you give me something personal? And ask God, your angels, your spirit guides to bring you something, and just wait for it to come. You'll know it's for you. You'll know it's for you inside of you. You're like, you'll know, it's like, that can't get any more personal than that. It'll be really, really specific for you. Or it'll be a lot of little things that start to add up to make a really specific for you picture, right? That you are starting to color in yourself. So when you have too many choices, start to color in a little bit. Start to make one. Start to go one path and see what else fills in around you. Trust you have all the tools you need. You got it going on with the magician. You got it going on. You're not going to be fooled. You're not going to be taking a fool again. You've already been there in the past, and now you know how to do it. You've had experience with the Magician. You're ready to start another journey with a new, like, notch on your belt, a new level of understanding this time. You know, it's like, you know, understanding. I feel like you've not just, like, you, like, skipped a couple grades with this for some reason. Like, you understood school, elementary school, and all of a sudden you're going to college. You're like, no, I got a lot of experience that last go around, and I know my tools here, and I'm ready to go. Let's work it. Let's do it. I just heard sage. So maybe there's something with connecting with generations, or wisdom within children, or wisdom within experience, knowledge that you've gone through, connecting something with your past, understanding why you went through something in the past to bring you right here where you are. Or you can connect to somebody who's younger than you because of being wise in a situation, or I'm getting wisdom through a child for some reason all of a sudden. So maybe you feel young and innocent in this situation, and you just need to have that child, fresh, innocent thinking with your heart being open to anything that comes through energy. You know, a child can believe anything until we drill into their head, like, society and beliefs and everything that should be and what our society believes, or wherever you're from. I mean, there's a point where they're so innocent that they're just open, you know? So maybe you have a child that's even open to things that you don't understand, and it's now understanding there is something beyond. I'm getting actual, if you have like a really special kid, this is not all of you, but maybe they really can manifest. They really are open to the magic in the world, and you're becoming more open to the magic because of them. So maybe you're even writing down how often this happens, maybe between you. Maybe it's an experience. This is not everybody. This could also be remembering magical things that happened to you as a kid. Maybe you put them aside, put them away, and you're like, wow, I just remembered when this happened to me as a kid. Maybe it was a voice, a sound, a song, a vision, a dream, a premonition, a deja vu, you know, something sort of interesting that's coming back around, or that you're going to find a blessing somehow here today with, or remember, or connect to. I'm not sure where that was going. I'm hearing dream. So, I mean, this says manifest or dream, but like, I'm thinking of like repetitive dreams, or something that you dreamt as a child, but that could be a daydream too. It doesn't have to be like a nighttime dream. It could be like having a dream again that you haven't had since you were a child, and just totally remembering it again. Like you're right back in that place, like kind of like a repetitive dream or something like that. Or maybe it's just a dream you have as a child that you figured out a way in your now to make it happen. You know, that it's not, that it can be accomplished, that you are an incredible child of God with incredible energetic potential, you know, here to do amazing things, like magical powers, things that seem like they're not real and they were just for kids and storybook things. And no, that stuff is make-believe. I'm getting maybe some of it is not, most of it is not. It starts with how big your belief is, how big your faith is. So maybe we have to open up your belief and your faith to what you don't see and understand being real today. Or maybe that's someone, I hear breaking through. Maybe somebody else is going to have an experience and break through with what they thought was not real, or just maybe just not focused on because they never saw it and they never had a miracle or something like that happen to their world. And now something's busting through. That could be you or someone else. It could feel like a miracle that you broke through with somebody, or broke up with somebody, or broke, I hear into, maybe like into a relationship with something you thought wasn't that, a wall. Maybe somebody had a wall up and you broke down that wall. Let's get one more card for the day. Oh, what? I don't even know what this is, but it looks like luck. It looks like strategy, taking a chance. This has never come up. This is really cool. 21, so it's a 3. It takes being creative. It's like a slot machine. I see 2. It's almost on 3 7s. So it's a 21, but it's moving on the cherry. So, but it must be like superstition or something. There's a mirror, but it's whole. There's a black cat. So I think of like beyond the veil, vibration, purring, maybe superstition, but I don't put anything negative on animals. They're all awesome to me. So maybe it's just getting rid of superstitions. You know, if you put a superstition on something, if you believe there's a curse on something, you're putting that belief on something and you're allowing it to be so. So get rid of those beliefs that aren't good and aren't, you know, holding you down and aren't real. If you make it real, it's real. If you make the possibilities bigger than that, then you open the possibilities to being bigger and better and grander than that. So open up the possibilities. I also see the King of Hearts, the Queen of Hearts, the Jack of Hearts, and the Ace of Hearts. And I'm focused on the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 of the dice. Actually see them all. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's a progression coming on. There's Friday the 13th. There's a horseshoe. There's 3 4-leaf clovers. It makes me think of St. Patty's Day. Or like the 3/17. Maybe March is important. It looks like the clock is on Sagittarius. So there's astrology going on here. Yeah, it's on Sagittarius because there's a Sagittarius here. So shooting for something, aiming for a target. It makes me think of just aiming for a target. Like, you don't think about how you're going to do everything. You just see it making it. You just, like, I think of like golf or something like that. And you just see that ball in the hole. Not the traveling and not it missing, just going in the hole. That's it. And it just goes in the hole. You just only see this happening right? Like hitting the target. What else is in here? I see the sun and I see twins and I see 2 suns. I feel like you just have to pull the lever. Take a chance. Go somewhere different. Do something different. Let's see what this means. Where it is. Do I have the book? I hope I do. Yes. 21. Oh yeah, this is Lady Luck, Fate, taking risks, evaluating the odds, and superstition. You've got to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? Oh, Clint Eastwood in Dirty Harry. That's a nice quote. That's a cool one. This card is all about evaluating the odds and taking risks. Life is a constant roll of the dice, so you must consider all the pros and cons. While some choices can be avoided, others we are forced to make. Each comes with its own promise of reward or consequence. Our perception on our chances are often influenced by our individual abilities, beliefs, or superstitions, but ultimately, only the lady knows what card she holds. Lady Luck personifies the conceptual approach of luck and fate, adorned and surrounded by a collection of associated symbols. She offers us another card that will determine whether we have a winning or losing hand. Are we relying too much on luck? Are we struggling to pay our bills, but still buying a lottery ticket? Are we basing important decisions simply on the hope that things will turn out in our favor? If so, good luck and keep your fingers crossed. So it takes taking a chance and it takes holding back when you know it's a little bit too much of a risk and putting some responsibility in there too. So this goes both ways. It's knowing where your responsibilities should be placed. It sort of makes me think of like, you know, like I've had some times where I'm at work and I'm closing out somebody's like credit card and it's come up on like a really cool price at a really cool time. You know, I want to say like $25.25 and then I close it out at 11 p.m. or something like that. And I'll always tell the person like, hey, by the way, maybe you want to go get like $1 lottery ticket or, just do something that puts a little extra, like pay it forward to someone else because you got some like positive synchronistic numbers. And I don't know if they play it. Or, you know, I feel like if I tell them and I pass that along, then I'm passing along that luck to them. I'm giving some good inspiration or advice that came through me, even though I feel like, you know, sometimes it comes through you to go towards somebody else. So see what's coming through you to go towards someone else, and where advice is coming through someone else to give you a little bit of luck. You know, it might come through a different way than you expect. It might be somebody giving you a little advice, pointing you a certain direction. You know, giving a little bit of something that could have been lucky for them away, but it's more lucky for you to have. And maybe that recirculates somewhere completely different in your world that you'll never know, or maybe know, but it's just passing along that positive energy in the right way so you don't get stuck in the game and stuck in the chance, and you start to make chance and opportunity and start to make movement that's you're doing. You're manifesting this opportunity and making it happen for you. You know, you're seeing that, I hear goal. I guess that dice like I'm hearing something like ding, 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 ding. So maybe it's a sign, it's a symbol, it's a sound, and that's gonna point the way that you have to go today. I hope this was helpful. There was a lot of energy coming on through today. I love you guys so much. I'll see